I think you're gonna say how animals don't have sex positions. It's just the same thing.
Is that a Seinfeld bit?
No,
That sounds like a
I
Seinfeld
just
bit. What's the deal with doggy style? It's not like they do it human style.
no. That's what I'm saying.
Because it was like a normal guy that was like, "Oh, what are you doing here, huh? Oh, then you guys would be fine if I just stand here." I'd be like, "You'd be fine if I stab, stab, stab." You'd be fine if I jerk you off.
Be fine if I jerk you off. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. Whether you're at home, at work, at school, on your way to the bus, or on the bus, or on your way to the train, or on the train, stick around. Let us talk and get some crazy takes. We can defend them. You just gotta let us think about it.
Let me think.
Let me dink. Yeah. We were talking about how.
We're gonna open mic, guys.
Yeah.
Open it an
We-
open mic. What would be the name of it? Actually,
That's a good question because all these open mics have like their own name for the open mic.
it should be something sexual and provocative, like
Sexual and provocative.
like the cooch.
The cooch.
Or do
The
you think we
gooch.
would have like? Here's the thing about being Mexican, guys. There's something in me that does kind of.
We should just call it cocaine mule.
Yeah, there's something that in me just that wants to like pay homage to like
Yeah.
like if a white guy comes, they have to say like, yeah, I'm gonna do comedy at Las Cazuelas or something. Like I want
Yeah.
him to like have to like say the little
Yeah.
like that Cazuelas. I don't know. I don't know. That's just me,
What's
man.
it called?
I just said Las Cazuelas because that used to be shout out my go back in the episodes. That used to be my boy Long John's family restaurant on Pulaski. He lost it. Woo! Las
They
Cazuelas.
lost it?
Yeah, they lost it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Their apartment used to be on the top. It was cool. We used to go on field trips and we would pass by his
Yeah.
house every time because it was on the busy street. And he'd be like, "Look, guys, that's my house. That's my restaurant."
Las.
And we'd be like, "Woo!" And then I remember, like on eighth
On
grade,
the way back, it's already decrepit.
no, on eighth grade, he told us all, and we were all like, "Oh,
Oh.
no!" It was so sad, bro. Because every time we used to be like, and sometimes like his I don't know if it was his because it wasn't his parents. His parents didn't own it. I think it was either his uncle or his grandparents, but he lived with them, and there would be like an old lady like sweeping in like
In
the
the
front,
front,
kind
yeah.
of, and then he told us. And then we were like, ooh, oh. And then, like,
We lost
we
the
looked
guys.
inside and, like, they were, like, packing the stuff up. And we're like, oh. But I don't think it was so sad. A lot of times when that happens, it's not immediately, like, bankruptcy.
Yeah.
It's like they just sold it because they saw that it wasn't doing so good. So, like,
Yeah.
that's what ended up happening. Because I
Okay.
think there's still a restaurant there.
They're not hustlers then. They weren't like till the freaking wheels fall off.
Well, because, it's weird. Like, that's so interesting to me. And that's why we've talked about it before. How, like, I've talked about how, like, I want one of the things that I want to help my family or like break my family the mindset out of is like to
Yeah.
always work for other people
Yeah.
because from his family is where I learned like not just like different people get their bread, get their hustle or whatever,
Yeah.
and his family, his grandparents or whoever that he was living with here in Chicago, they have a restaurant, but he actually moved to Chicago from somewhere else, and where he was living they had a restaurant there too. So that was his
Yeah.
family's kind of like thing, like to own restaurants and like
And like
that's how they make their money.
yeah.
And that kind of opened my eyes because I was like, damn, like before then I had never had friends like that,
Yeah.
like their family. Well, and then at the same school, like talking to more people as we grew up, like I did meet other friends. My friend Edwards, his dad was the owner of a trucking company, and now like he's a trucker himself,
Yeah.
and like now whatever weird tangent that I went on, but
No, that is weird to think about because like most of my family all works at the same company on my mom's side, which
What
is like
the
crazy
hell?
because like imagine if that company like there's like some corruption scandal and they like go out of business.
Your
the
whole
next year-
family
my
goes
whole
down.
family
Holy fuck,
is gonna
that's
be
scary.
like out of a job. Yeah, isn't
That is
that is
actually
scary
really
to
scary.
that's scary to think about. Yeah, because I never thought about it because like yeah, none of my family's not really like a business like let's get a creative idea and make and sell it. They're just like, oh, you once you get old enough, you're gonna work at the job where we all work at.
That's like that because there's nothing wrong with that. Like
Yeah.
technically, like if you really look at the cultures of a lot of places in the world, like places like Italy and Japan,
Yeah,
where like if you look at the life expectancy and the life average of a lot of these people, it's like long as fuck. And the reason why is because a lot of their like traditions and like the ecosystem of the people there is like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna live in the same village that my family has always lived in. I'm gonna do
Yeah.
the same traditional, like,
Eat the same meal every
I'm gonna
day.
do the same job as them, and that's gonna fulfill me because I'm
Yeah.
gonna fulfill the traditions. But
Yeah.
then if you look at it on the other side, then it gets to a point where it's just like the like in America,
Yeah.
it just like it's just not taken care of in terms of all aspects enough for like that to be the reality of a lot of people, you know.
Yeah.
And it's just like, damn, like, I don't know, just diversifying, man. Diversify your portfolio. That's gonna be
Yeah.
the title of this episode.
Diversify your portfolio.
Because, bro,
The podcast.
honestly, bro,
The comedy show. Diversify your portfolio.
that's
The
that
comedy
the
show.
open mic.
Yeah, that's the open mic name. Diversify your portfolio. And you get there and it's like, wait, this was about like stocks related. And it's like two Mexican guys like at a pizza place.
Let's call it cochinos.
Los Cochinos.
No,
Yeah, I'm going to Los Cochinos. Los
uh,
Cochinos.
nah,
El
nah,
Polo Loco.
nah. I was just kidding about the Mexican thing. Like, I kind of do, but I kind of don't. I would 100%. I would rather the joke more than
Yeah.
like if it was funny, I'd be like, oh yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But like, also, I think it's kind of corny if we're like, it has to be funny, because
Yeah.
then we're gonna be like searching for like,
A funny name
yeah,
forever. And
because
like
not even a lot of the
yeah, none of these open mics really have like catchy names.
yeah, none
It's
of the clubs are like, oh, that's such a funny name. Like,
yeah.
there's literally
Typically
a
it's
creek in
like
the cave.
yeah, creaking. What's
Zanies
another
is
one?
like the kind of like
Take a shot open mic, which is literally like you just take a shot at the end. There's a
chuckles.
the store open mic, which is named after the bar that it takes place in, and they're not even affiliated.
What the
They're
hell?
not even affiliated. It's the store open mic hosted by the store, and the store bartenders will come in and be like, "Hey, it's 6 o'clock. Get the hell out." It's so funny. Like they're literally like, "You guys can't go over this time. This is not what we agreed upon." And but they're still like labeled like the store open mic, and it's like, "You guys aren't affiliated, are you?" And they're
You won't catch us.
like, "It's so funny."
People tell us if we had an open mic on the south side of Chicago, would people pull up? Especially like I don't want to make
You
it
lost it. You're not
segregated
getting
or
it back.
nothing, but like I would
You reach
definitely
for it.
what
Your chancla.
I know. I would definitely like go more. I would definitely want to start like a more Hispanic based like
Yeah, and, well, that's the thing though. It's not even. It's not the open mic for us to start in the South Side wouldn't even be so people can showcase Hispanic jokes. It's just so it can be more accessible for people in the South Side in
yeah,
general.
which end up
Because
being
like,
Hispanics.
well, I mean, yeah, I mean that will definitely bring more Hispanics, but just people in the like, it's not really for Hispanics. I mean, obviously, like you said, it will definitely have a lot more Hispanics, but like just like we don't have one in the like. There's like two in the South Side. One of them is like very far east in Englewood. I say far east, but people just say that it's like the normal. I always forget people say like over here is like out west. Like anything past western
Oh
is
yeah,
out west, and
yeah.
in my head I'm like, how is that west? Western is like super far east, and like I always forget how much of the east side of Chicago there is. So yeah, there's like one Riddles, which is actually like near here,
Yeah, yeah.
and then
It's more south than
but
here.
yeah, but even then, that's not even Chicago. It's
Uh,
like
it's
in the South Side. There's maybe the one that I can think of is the one in Pilsen in the Barrel, and then there's one in Englewood, and then there's two other ones that are like near Chinatown, but those are like a once a month thing. Those are not even like a recurring weekly thing. Um, and I've been to some places that have like I went inside and they're like, "Oh, do you guys have an open mic here?" And they're like, "Oh no, we haven't done that in like years." And it's just like, "Oh, so
the website says every
yeah,
Monday, fucker.
yeah." And it's like, "Oh yeah, we literally haven't been doing that for like a couple months. We're not gonna start till like next year, or we're not gonna restart it till next year." To like, I think that I went to this place called Output, which is actually owned by a guy from the South Side. He has a bunch of bars in the North Side, and he has this open mic that they stopped doing because they're across the street from Wrigley Field. So they don't even start it until the Cup season is over. So that sucks. But yeah, if we started an open mic, we would open the doors to so many comedians in the South Side. I don't even think we'd have a trouble finding people. I don't think we'd even have trouble finding a venue. I think there's so many bars around here that could totally benefit from having an open mic like on fucking Tuesdays or something.
I don't know why, but I'm imagining like a Jack Black like style comedy movie where like we open mic and then doesn't do so good, and then we get like a ragtag group of guys that like we know are funny but like they don't know how to write jokes,
And we tell one of these guys to stop coming because he owes somebody money, and we don't want his flat coming into the comedy club.
and then one of us gets shot, and then all the comedians and the remaining one of us, they come together to defeat their odds in the
Yeah,
neighborhood, so they all learn how to write jokes, and there's a montage of them going up and
they
bombing
before
and
starting the jokes, they actually tried to gangbang, and they could
they're just
not
really
sling
bad at
they
it, and
could
then
not sling drugs at
like
all.
half of them get fucked up, so then the rest of them come back and they try to do comedy, and then the movie ends with like everybody jumping in the air, and it's just like
After
cochinos.
they sell their first ticket. That's it. They
Oh
don't even
yeah.
sell out a comedy store. They don't even sell out like a comedy show. They like sold the ticket. They're like, oh my god, guys, we got paid to do comedy.
One of the guys is in an alley, and a lady comes up to him, and he's all like, weed or cocaine? And she was like, I actually came for the comedy ticket. And then he was like,
Oh, oh,
Mario went on to sell two more tickets that day before being shot fatally at approximately 6:41 p.m.
this is the last known picture of what is his name?
I don't know.
Cody.
Rico, yeah, sure. Well, Cody as a Mexican
Cody.
Hispanic guy.
Yeah,
I've actually never met a Hispanic Cody.
I never met a Hispanic
It's
Cody.
crazy.
It's short for Codilicis or something. I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
I just made that name up. I don't know. I don't know if Codilicis is a real name.
It's so funny because like um it's like Hispanic names will like have like roots. I don't know how to, because it's all Latin. It's all like
Yeah,
a
Spanish.
a lot of
Well,
it is like so
Spanish,
interconnected.
which is rooted from Arabic.
Yeah, exactly. So like I've never had like a I think maybe I've only met like one Hispanic Max, but I've met like a Maximo, a Cuban Maximo, and I'm like, that's so funny. Like his name
Yeah,
isn't Max, it's Maximo. And then also,
I've been multiple Maxes, but
oh
their
really?
names were none of them names were the same. One of them was Maximo, the other one was Maximiliano, and the other one
Oh shit,
was
he
what's
was the Millennial Falcon,
no what's the other Max? Maximilian? No, no, not Maximilian.
Maximilian,
No, what was his name?
Max 1,000,
Maximus,
Max 100,
Maximum,
Max Erection. Sad,
Maximilian.
sadness.
Yeah, Maximo, Maximilian, and I don't want to say Maximus. What's Maxwell? I
That
guess
guy,
Mac. No, I'm trying to think. What are other names for Max? Like, what are Max
I
short
don't know,
for?
but like,
Besides Maxwell.
but that's what I'm talking about in the white version. Like I've only heard Max, and like
Yeah.
that to me that doesn't sound proper. Like that doesn't
Oh
sound
yeah,
like a
it's short
very
for something every time.
wh-
Max. It's short for
what is
so
that?
another.
What is it?
I'm assuming for white people, it's for Maxwell.
That's a fucking real name.
Yes.
I always thought that was just for like hot dogs. Maxwell. I've never heard someone's
Maxwell
name,
hot dogs is named after the Maxwell Street that they started their.
but that's like a last name.
I guess.
Like I've never seen like even in when you go to school and you hear like Max, they have to read out the whole name. Like they don't go like, well, I mean kind of, but like
It's like somebody being
I've
named
never heard
Pulaski.
Maxwell, bro. Like never.
Maxwell, yeah. Maxwell.
Okay, so I'll give you
Maximilian.
another example. Like um, I've never I've never I've never heard Arthur growing up. Like as
Yeah,
a
yeah,
for a
yeah.
white person, I've heard Artie. Like, oh, that's Artie, and I never
Artie,
asked if it was for Arthur, but I've heard so many Arturos growing up.
Arturo, yeah.
And I'm like,
Art,
that's basically like Arthur, and Arthur sounds like a very high holding position,
yeah.
and to me in Spanish, Arturo's kind of like the same. So I'm like, oh, like that little like I don't know, man. It's so weird. Like some names will sound so proper in like one language, but then and the other one is just like, nah,
Like
we gave up.
Peter and Pedro,
Bro, Pedro. Ah, like I hate to hate on Pedro, but man, we gotta spice that one up or something because Pedro.
Juan and
We
John.
just need like a how like Manny Pacquiao is like a boss. We need like a Pedro to come out and like be like a boss.
What, I'm trying to think. What are some other counterparts like Charles and Carlos? Like they sound similar.
It,
Pedro, Peter, Charles, Carlos,
it,
Juan
are
and
you sure
John.
that's the?
Yeah,
Oh really? Carlos is the inverse of
Charles.
Charles.
Yeah.
What's Tony the inverse of?
Antonio,
Oh shit.
Anthony,
Shit. True.
Antonio, Anthony.
Fight me.
Uh,
Fight me.
what is the other? What did I just say earlier? John and Juan.
Is that really?
Yeah, these are all
Nah, you're making
translated.
this up now. I don't
I
believe
swear
you.
to God.
Mm,
Guillermo is William, believe it or not. I
really?
swear.
What the hell? The hell
Ernesto?
are they doing over
Ernesto,
there?
that one's pretty obvious. Ernest?
Really?
Yes. I'm trying to think.
Bad
What's
with
what's
names,
another what's
bro.
another one? What is the other names that you know and that Mexican names?
Um,
Arturo, Arthur, um,
este,
Alejandro, Alexander.
yeah, that one's.
That one. Everybody knows that one.
Um,
What are some other Mexicans you know?
oh, Brian. But they say it with an accent,
Yeah, I was gonna
Brian.
say, but they put a Y in there and then it's
Yeah,
Mexican, dude.
Brian.
Brian.
Um,
Yeah, that's ironic that I've heard a lot of Brian Mexicans, but it's always like, wait, that's not a Mexican name. That's just the regular spelling.
but I'm pretty sure there had to have been. Oh, Benjamin.
Benjamin Benjamin? No, that's not even
Benjamin.
Benjamin. No, I think Benjamin is just. I think it's spelled the exact same thing.
I don't know, bro.
It's already has a J.
We went down a
Jaime,
weird name with
Jaime,
routes.
Jamie,
Oh
James.
yeah,
James is Jaime. I'm
John,
thinking
John,
Mateo, Matthew,
Jonathan.
Jonathan, Jonathan.
Yeah, you just say it like with the
No, the
accent,
accent, no,
Jonathan.
but Mateo and Matthew.
Mateo. Which
Matthew.
one's? I don't know which one because Mateo does sound kind of cool, but Matthew also sounds like a very high holding position.
Yeah. Which one? You're asking me what?
Which one sounds better?
Mateo sounds way better. Mateo
Yeah,
kind of sounds like mata.
because
Te
Mateo
voy a
also
matar.
sounds very professional, but then it also sounds like I can hear that as like a UFC guy coming out, like,
Yeah.
and here comes Mateo.
Mateo. It kind of sounds like
Ooh.
maton.
Yeah,
It's
it
like
kind of sounds like
murderer.
the way matar. Like, oh shit,
Yeah, exactly.
he's gonna
I
kill
think
you.
Mateo does hits harder than Matthew.
Yeah. Honestly, bro.
Matthew
Um, how the fuck did we get here? Oh, names for the comedy.
for the comment. Yeah, there's more names that I need to. There's more names that I've got to be like, oh, that one definitely hits weird.
Um,
But the only one that I can think of where like the bridge is kind of like, how did we get from there to there? Is William and Guillermo.
true.
That's the only one I can think of. Yeah, I don't know.
What if we name it Pedro Spot?
What if we what?
Name it Pedro Spot. The open mic.
Pedro spot?
Yeah,
The Peter spot?
sure.
The Peter spot.
That's how white people say it.
The
I'm
Pedro
going over
spot?
the Peter Spot.
I'm gonna go over to the Peter spot.
Pedro
And
Spot.
I don't like that. The Peter spot. That's one of those things where it's like you gotta say it. If you say it enough, it's like it'll catch on. You can name something like anything, and it'll be like, like Nike is just a made up thing.
No, that's the goddess of victory.
No, I thought it was like I thought that just the logo was inspired by it. I think the goddess of victory is named something else.
No, the goddess of victory is named Nike.
Nah,
Yeah. I
nah.
swear to God.
I'm looking
Search
this up
it
right
The goddess
now.
of victory in it's either Greek or Norse mythology is the goddess of
The
like
the goddess of victory. Well, I mean, regardless, I think the whole
I think it's stupid. Regardless of whatever the fuck that
regardless,
says.
I think
Those guys are assholes and they made me print a bunch of shirts and those guys are assholes and
who's searching up the goddess of divorce? Oh yeah, the goddess of victory is Nike. Okay,
already.
you can take that one, I guess.
I succumb.
You succumb.
Yes.
It's kind of like almost similar, coming and succumbing.
To a certain extent. But if we were to do an open mic on the south side,
Who's coming now? Who's
true.
succumbing?
Who's coming? And then also, like, do you think it would? The way I'm thinking about I'm thinking about it in like um, damn. I'm thinking about it in like the Great Gatsby type of way, where like there's an open like we post about it, we make a big humbug about it, but we never release it. It's us two behind it,
Yeah.
and then we go up there, and then we're also like like not competing, what's performing, whatever it's called.
Hosting. Oh, we'd
Nah,
be
I kind of don't
hosting.
want to host.
What?
I don't want anyone to know that I'm like the runner of this. I want to just go in and see if I'm good at comedy, and then
Then how would you make it? You can't make it open mic without a host.
we'll get somebody.
No, no, we're supposed to host. That's how you don't just create an open mic and then ask somebody else to
I'm
host.
telling you, bro. Have you ever seen the movie Great Gatsby?
Yes, I've seen the movie Great
We're gonna do
Gatsby.
it like the Great Gatsby.
Like, oh, who? Like, how did this guy get his money?
Yeah, we're gonna. Some guy's gonna be talking to us like, "Fucking assholes that run this shit." It's like this is their first comedy open mic, and then we're gonna be like, "Yeah, fucking dumbasses, fucking
Yeah.
assholes."
How does that benefit us at all? You just want to have the
Because we're gonna go
mysterious
under
behind
the
you?
radar.
It just seems like you just want to have this mysterious way
I
to.
just, I just want to like see, because if you're the host and you start doing your jokes, like I feel like there's like a little bit of sway towards you. I don't know. That's how I. That's
I
how I
mean, no,
feel.
I feel like it's more pressure as the host because you're the host. Usually are like good comedians already,
Which I am not.
and
Which I have no experience in. I
or
am
or
not.
it could go the opposite way. What if it could be like, oh, this guy's good. Anything he says is probably funny, and they'll like just laugh because like even if something's like not as funny, you're like, oh, but this guy's the host. This guy has probably done this joke like everywhere, and it probably killed. And I can see how it's humorous in some fashion, and then I laugh. But you have to go up there and introduce yourself as the host. You can't just be like, eh, like I'm just the guy who's coming up next.
What do you think we do about phones?
Nope. Why would that be? Why would phones be a problem?
We steal them or what?
We st-
No, no, no. But
we lure them in we use the comedy open mic as a front, and we steal people's phones.
if your text messages come out blue, pass that shit up. If it comes out green, keep that shit.
Like you text people.
Yeah, that shit's an Android. You could just keep that shit.
You can't sell iPhones though.
Can't?
No, everything's like encrypted nowadays. It's
Says
like
who?
well, at least in America, like have you ever like I've gotten robbed, right?
Oh
And
shit!
they took everybody's they checked everybody's phone, and everybody who had an iPhone, they're like, yeah, no, because they can track you. They took everybody's phone who's had Android, so
You
got my
think that's
phone
big
stolen.
technology? You think Apple like they like lobby for like their software to be so good and everything that they're able to still track their shit and encrypt their shit while like Android like why is it that one company can do that and the other one can't?
I heard that Android is very like they're very like they value the privacy of their users. There's literally a bounty that Apple has literally set their own bounty that if you can hack our system, we will give you like I don't know how many millions of dollars.
Who has Apple?
Apple have put on a bounty on themselves. If you can hack us, we will give you like hundreds of millions of dollars. I don't know how what the price. You can look it up.
And nobody has
Um, people have done it in the past, but the point of that is like,
to get so good that no one can.
yeah, no, yeah, the point of that is like, oh, if you can hack into our system, we want to know so we can
Where the
fix it. Yeah,
vulnerabilities are.
we're the vulnerable, so they value it as however $100 million. Like that's how valuable their privacy is to themselves. You know what I mean? Like Android, that I mean, not to like, I don't like Apple because they have very manipulative like baity, not baity, but like just very terrible practices. But Android does not have that like type of like responsibility for their users. They're just like, bro, if you get hacked, like you're one in a million, dude. I don't really, you know.
I well I still do listen to a lot of comedians podcasts, and a lot of them when they talk about joke structure they talk about how you're supposed to take like what you know they're expecting and like twist it so like
Yeah.
it's not that. So I was just imagining right now what's it called, like fuck I fucking lost my train of thought. Fuck this shit, man.
Oh, apparently the Apple security bounty pays each individual maximum reward of $1 million.
Oh, it's because I wanted to say it good. So that's like Apple them putting a bounty out on themselves like that is like if I put a bounty out on myself and it was like I'm so straight, I'm gonna put a bounty on a bunch of gay guys.
If you
If
can
you can
figure
make
out a
sure I
way.
don't suck dick, that I there was a better
No,
way in my
it's
head that
no,
I
no, no.
worded that. But
If you can, like, if you can like seduce me into sucking your dick, then you get your dick sucked and get paid. Can you imagine how many gay guys are gonna be like,
I'm so
I'm
straight.
gonna
I'm gonna put
try?
a bounty on myself.
Yeah,
All gay guys, bet I won't suck your dicks.
that's literally like a funny way to think about how Apple thinks about the security.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like
I'm so fucking straight that I'll pay any
I'm
guy.
so straight that I'll suck your dick right now, and I'll show you that I don't like it. That's how straight I am. Because technically they want it to happen.
Yeah,
Technically,
yeah.
so it's just like,
I do have a joke about that where it's like my family was like listing stuff about like what makes a guy gay,
oh,
and then they were like saying like painted nails or if he wears a purse, and I like had to step in. I'm like, no, the only definable feature that would make somebody gay
is your dick
is
in
if
their mouth?
if they had their dick in some other guy's ass. And then even at that point, even if you found a guy with the dick inside some other guy's ass,
Yes,
you would still have to ask him if he liked it.
true.
And his answer could be no, and then that would make him not gay.
He could have just been in prison.
He could have just been in prison. He could just be curious, or yeah, exactly. He could just be like, I want to try this out, and then figured out what dick in ass be like. Oh, I actually don't like this.
He could be a mule for drugs, but they needed to
A
fit
rammer. Mm.
multiple. Yeah, exactly.
It was like poking
Packages.
out.
Exactly. So obviously you have to pull your dick out and put it in,
There's
so
no
it
other
slides all
no
the
other
way inside.
solution. So yeah, in that aspect, yeah, I could totally see why. What were we talking about? I don't know. I was gonna be like, yes, exactly that.
Now I'm just thinking about ass one. I'm thinking about if you push it inside far enough, do you think that it ever gets stuck and it
Push
won't come
what?
out?
No, it'll just get to your rectum. It's gonna get pushed out eventually. Oh wait, that's true though. Are people able to shit while they have stuff in the rectum,
That's what I'm thinking.
or
That,
does the shit somehow get around it?
or what if it gets pushed so far up inside you that it goes back into the pre like stage
Like the
before it was?
intestine?
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, but your intestines are so long, right? I was gonna say, what if it
Yeah.
got pushed back into your stomach
Nah.
so
There's
that
like
like,
there's
it,
like hundreds of feet of intestine before it gets to your
yeah,
stomach.
that's so weird.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's not being picked up. Hopefully.
I don't. It got picked up last time.
Oh really?
Yeah, with these mics too.
What are we at? What time are we at? We're at 26.
You want to cut it right here real quick?
Yeah, and it give us time to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
All right, bet. Alrighty, we've reached the portion of the episode. I don't think in the last episode we even hit the
We didn't
box.
even hit the box last
So
episode.
this episode we got to hit it twice as hard.
I'm glad we didn't call the podcast "Hit the Box" because like there's some episodes where we just don't.
Oh yeah, true. Well, this might be a portion that a lot of you people might like seeing at home. Maybe you guys hate the box and you guys would rather the natural conversation that comes up. But hey,
Yeah.
we're definitely going to be experimenting on this podcast, and I've also thought about like different segments we could do.
Yeah.
So, if you're bored of this, if you love it, if you hate it, leave it down in the comments down below because this is still evolving. We're not going to
Yeah.
stay the same, even in the way that you might see us.
I was literally, yeah, I was gonna say on my way drive over here, I was like, we can record the podcast anywhere.
I was thinking about that too. I've thought about like, what if we do like, but I feel like it's kind of not overdone, but it's kind of like this staple of more people's podcasts. If we've, because there's a lot of woods around here, and I've always thought if we
Just go to the woods.
woods, but like I mean, what are we like? This is all of this is
This,
portable.
yeah,
Essentially, everything will be
and we
used.
wouldn't even need lights once we're
Exactly.
outside. We just need a tripod and the microphones which are literally attached to your phone.
And these already have like they're supposed to like at least noise gate a little bit. So
Yeah.
like
There's this,
any flies
isn't
or
there a
whatever.
there's this podcast that I always see that they literally set up in a new spot every time, and they just literally just have like a table with like a table
It's
throw,
kind of cool.
and they record like that. But they have like professional microphones. I'm sure it takes them a lot longer to set up
Oh shit.
because it seems professional as unprofessional as they want to look.
Yeah.
And whenever cops and stuff, like, because they get the cops called on them frequently, and they're like, "Oh, what is this? Oh, we're just doing this for ourselves." They never say they when they're like, "Okay, what's that?" Oh, that's not recording. Every time they always say that, and they get away with it every time because they're freaking white people, dude.
Yeah. I feel like. What do you mean, officer? We're just hey.
Right? Yeah. Oh, that's
Hands
not
behind your
recording.
back. Stop resisting.
Imagine if we were to be like, "Oh, that camera there is not recording."
All right, then
Do you
I'm
think,
taking this then.
right? Imagine, do you think like, okay, do you mind guys? I mind if I just stand here? It's just like,
I feel like I would. I feel like I'd be going to jail unless it was a police officer. Because man, what? I wouldn't.
oh no, it was police officers they were talking to.
Oh,
No, that's what I'm saying.
Because it was like a normal guy that was like, "Oh, what are you doing here, huh? Oh, then you guys would be fine if I just stand here." I'd be like, "You'd be fine if I stab, stab, stab. You'd be fine if I jerk you off real
You'd be
quick."
fine if I jerk you off, but maybe if you maybe you don't maybe you want to get out of here afterwards.
Yeah,
We just
sexy ass,
s-
cho
seduction is always
cho
a
big
form.
dick ass.
All right, let me hit this. Let me hit this
Yeah, hit
box.
that block.
What is one thing that recently restored your faith in society? That's a good one. Recently restored my faith in society. I what's it called?
I was betrayed by Duncan today
How would that restore your faith in
because
society?
I thought about it this morning. I was like, this literally betrayed my
Oh, you were like this morning. You were like, oh, I'm gonna write a happy prompt for the podcast
yes,
today,
bro,
and then like an hour later, you were like, bro, fuck people.
dude. I didn't sleep at all last night. Uh,
Why?
I just had a really bad night. Like I didn't sleep like at all. Like
Uh,
sometimes I go to the gym at like 2 in the morning, but this morning, was when my dog had his appointment to go to the doctor or
doctors.
whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, so I had to wake up at 5:40 to go to stand in line either way.
Yeah.
But he just yeah, I just couldn't sleep for whatever reason. So I went in the morning to get uh I had been seeing them in the ads, and I was like, "That's actually a good deal." I have not been eating out recently, like at
Yeah.
all. Um, it was a $5 meal deal where you get two little like it was like taco shits,
Oh
like
shits.
like tortilla, and it had egg, cheese, and either bacon or sausage, your choice. Two of those and a medium iced or hot coffee, and I was like, "That's not a bad deal. That's actually pretty solid."
Usually the shits come after the tacos, not like together.
I mean, tacos, breakfast tacos with coffee, you're gonna shit yourself. You're gonna
And
shit your
yeah, that's what
mind
I'm
out
saying.
later.
Taco shits. It's like okay, yeah, the shits is guaranteed.
So I go there and I'm like, I'm here for the $5 meal deal, and they're like, we have the $6 meal deal, and I said, what the fuck did you just say to me right now in my ears right now? So apparently, this is what I think happened
It's
because I'm
$5 with the app.
no, bro, no. This is what I think happened. Duncan got people like me all excited for a good meal deal like that, and then we go and immediately they take that off and we're upsold to this $6 meal deal that is just like it was way heavier. It was hash browns. It was like a whole breakfast sandwich on a bagel. I was like, I don't want all that. I just wanted something light with a medium iced coffee, hazelnut, 5 cream, 5 sugar, please and thank you. But no, they upsold me to the six, which obviously with tax and everything, that's now going to a seven something. And it's just like I just wanted $5 off of. I just wanted $5.
And what did they? What did you say when you're like? Did you ask them like, no, I want the $5,
They
whatever's
were
five
yeah.
dollars.
I was like, no, I want the $5 one, please and thank you. Medium hazelnut iced coffee, 5 sugars and 5 cream, please and thank you. And they said we have the $6 meal deal. And I said, what about the $5 meal deal? And they said we have the $6 meal deal. And I said medium hazelnut iced coffee, 5 cream, 5 sugars, for like the third time that day. And it was like 10 minutes after I had woken up, and then I'm in line and I'm like, these motherfuckers, because I even had the app. I had the Dunkin' app, bro,
Yeah,
and I get it scanned every time. And I was like, this is all a facade. Like, I'm I got upcharged the dollar. I paid them the dollar. Now they're gonna low key just take that dollar that I was supposed to save and just give it to me in the munchkins that I'm supposedly gonna get for free when I get my another $100, a
yeah,
100 points towards my next purchase. It's just a whole rat race, bro.
yeah, bro. That's why I never download apps because it's just like they're like, oh, well, you get a deal, so you have to come, otherwise you're gonna miss out.
That's what they get my mom like that. They
She's like,
made
oh, if I don't go every day, then I lose my streak. I can missing out on these points if I lose the streak. It's
in COVID time.
crazy.
That's when everybody was like on TikTok and shit, and
Yeah,
they there was like because there's so it's so weird like TikTok. Like, have you ever picked up someone else's phone that isn't yours and like went on TikTok?
no.
Dude, it blows my mind how big the internet is. Cause like it's so. I mean, it's gonna sound. I'm gonna sound very
Oh,
like
actually, I have.
I'm gonna sound not self aware. What happened?
I was gonna say that like my girlfriend's TikTok feed or even my brother Moy, like every third TikTok is an advertisement.
Oh, really?
And I'm like thinking, I was like, do you guys watch every advertisement for them to be like, oh, we could just give them advertisements every other TikTok and they won't even notice.
What the fuck?
I never get whenever when I was on TikTok, I would get an ad like maybe every 20
Oh,
because
but you don't use TikTok anymore?
no, I don't.
Oh,
I
because
never
there
use
are
it.
now like more ads prevalent. So maybe
Oh,
it's just not a them thing.
yeah, yeah. I don't know, but like, yeah. Every time but the thing is, even if the content is like, oh, something I like, I skip it anyways because
Really?
yeah, I don't like getting advertised. I hate it.
Don't sell to me. Stop it.
Stop selling
Buy
to
my
me.
hats.
Buy my hats, guys. But I'm
No
not.
soliciting.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna wear
I'm
the
not here to
hats.
solicit.
But did I once mention like, oh guys, I'm going to buy this hat. You should buy it too because it makes you look cool. I actually earlier we were talking about how much it costs to make the hat. I'm gonna be transparent. These were only 20. I'm gonna probably sell them for $25. I'm the embroidery themselves is gonna cost like $12.
Damn.
So that's like half the hat, and then the hat itself costs like three. So it's I'm really only making like $10 per hat. And that's only that's $10 for all the time I put into the design and like buying the hats and then taking them to the place where they're gonna get embroidered and then also having to ship them out if people actually buy them. It's like, bro, $10 is not worth my time, but I just like making stuff. You know what I mean? So
It's $12 for so in total the hat is $15 to make,
yeah,
and the embroidering is how much? You said 12.
12, yeah.
How much would you have to buy? Like, what's the next level of that for the discount to go lower? And then what does that discount look like? Do you know?
Um Well, for embroidery, I mean, I don't really own my own embroidery shop, but the one that I go to, I think they do like once you get to 24, it's a new break, and then once you get to 50, and then from there, I mean, I don't know, it might be that's for shirts at my place. We do 24 is a minimum, and then the next price breaks at 50, then 100, then 150, 200.
What does the discount look
Um,
like from each level?
it it varies. There isn't really like a set like, oh, once you get to this it's exactly 15%. It really depends
Oh,
on like what you're getting. But for embroidery, it's very dependent on like for screen printing it goes by color because it doesn't matter how much of area it takes. If it takes one color it takes up one whole screen, so no matter what. But for embroidery it goes by stitch count. So if a design is like has very heavy like stitching, the it the more stitch count it has, the more expensive it's gonna be. So I'm not sure how the discount works if you have like a bunch of hats,
so the more stitching you have, the more expensive it's going to be,
the more
basically.
expensive it's gonna be. So you
So,
can have a big design, but if it's just like very thin lines, it probably it's still cheap.
so like the dandy hats, the ones that I was showing you
Yeah.
earlier, that those are probably pretty expensive then.
That's what I was saying. But the thing is he has this like limited edition type thing that he adds to it.
Mm.
I know he could make a very good profit selling his hats for only $80.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
He probably makes those hats if he makes 1,000 of them.
Uh-huh.
He probably makes them for $20.
Well, how much would do you think the embroidery would be on like a hat like that?
I'm saying from construction to embroidery finish, $20.
But like the embroidery itself, just because you're saying yours is
Yeah,
12,
yeah.
so to go and your
Well,
cost to make it is 15. So how do you go from 15 to 20?
because
Like it's just the $5. That's all it's
well, the thing
worth.
is, I'm probably thinking he probably makes them in China. So whoever does the
Yeah,
embroidery also probably makes the hats. So that's one step. Like, well, that's like
taken care of.
one step taken care of. He doesn't have to like ship
Send
them
them and
out
shit.
anywhere. Yeah, they probably make the hats wherever they embroider them, and then since it's all being done at the same place, and he's making 1,000 of them, it's very easy to figure out how to do it for one hat and then just mass produce the rest. It's very expensive to like do all this customization on one hat and then just use this one hat and then like another hat is completely different. It's very expensive to just do that.
I'm not trying to take this in a dark direction, but like, isn't it kind of crazy that we kind of need China in places where like labor laws aren't so strict? Because like, let's say you try to do
Yeah,
this exact thing, we're talking about the same margins, but now we're talking about the labor and the hats being manufactured and made in the United States.
yeah,
Imagine the cost of like all the employees that you need to pay, all their like minimum wage is for, and you have to
No,
pay
we
like
don't need we don't rely on them. It's not like we need all this consumerism of random hats. You don't need all those hats to like survive your
no, but
country.
imagine how much
Companies rely on those
your
other countries.
production,
Yeah,
like you, like imagine how
yeah.
much your production cost will go up
Oh
if
yeah, it would totally go up, and then I would to make any money, I'd probably have to sell them for like, well, if I want to make money, I would
like
have to sell them for
80.
more. But for me, I'm not trying to make money.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like $10 to like
for
do all
be
the
cool.
work I put to. Yeah, I feel like I'm breaking even almost. I'm only making like if I sell any, I'm only making $10 per hat. But let's be honest, they're probably just gonna sit in my house, or I'm gonna give them all away. But yeah, it's not like that guy Dandy Hats. He probably, like I said, the limited edition run selling them for like 1,000 or something.
Hmm.
Dude, that guy is literally given like per based on percentage, like $20 of 1,000 is probably what, like half a percent.
True.
So he's probably literally people are literally at that point just giving him 1,000 for $390.
Don't quote me on the 1,000. I was just well
No,
because
wait, I saw
it's
it on the
also
phone though.
Canelo. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
true,
it was
true, true.
literally like price out at 1,000,
True.
or maybe people were selling them after they're sold out.
No, because I have seen on eBay his other hats. They go for like because he's like I've told you he's worked with people before. So Forza Regida, he worked with them, and I think their limited edition hats now they resell for like high shit.
Yeah,
You didn't hear that?
$20 is 2%
Damn,
of a
it's
thousand
nothing.
dollars.
Sign me, sign me. What's it called? Did you hear that? A lot of like the shoe like market is like completely down right now, and like a lot of places the hype like the hype stores they're all like closing and shit.
Yeah, I was always wondered how they made money because I never saw people buying.
But they're like at an all time low, and they're like actually closing by the buttload. I have a
Yeah,
couple of ideas for videos that I want to do around stuff like
just like going up to the you would you interview the people,
that.
hype store owners.
One of them is StockX. How the app lost everything.
I'm convinced that some of the have you ever been to those places in the malls where they sell like high end t-shirts or like high end like brands like I've been to like the couple stores where they sell like Rude and like Psycho Bunny and like they sell t-shirts of like these like higher end but they're still streetwear brands. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Um
I always assumed they were fake. I don't know why.
that's what I was going to say. I went to one of these stores and I went in there not assuming they were real. And I would go in there, but I wasn't planning to buy them. I was like, "Oh, can I see the shirt?" Because I wanted to see how they were printed.
Hmm.
And I started feeling them and like getting real touchy with them. And the owner noticed me. He's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, I just want to see how it's printed." "Oh, you're gonna make fake ones?" And I'm like, "What? No, I just want to see how like what are you?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he was like, "Oh, yeah, well these are real. Is that what you're wondering? Are you wondering if it's fake?" And I'm like, "No, I just wanted to see how it's printed because I want to print my own stuff and I just want to do something similar." And he's like, "Oh, so you want to make fake ones?" I'm like, "No, I just want to like have similar quality to whatever the high quality brands are doing." He's like, "Oh, okay, well these are real." I'm like, "Okay, dude." Like,
Real
and
defensive
I
for
know, and I
real
put it
shit.
back. No, but the thing is, he walked up to me and started telling me about that. So I didn't even like. I wasn't even like, "Hey, bro, I don't think these are. I think these are fake, bro." He was like walking to me. "These are real." So
Don't fuck around here,
yeah,
man.
don't even fucking tell anybody, dude. I'll beat your ass. Like it was like
I'll
I
have you know,
never
sir. I do stand up
I
comedy.
never once dude, I could roast you in front of nobody and I'd still get beat up.
I get told not to say the N word at open mics, so I would watch out for me if I were you. Actually,
I make people chuckle.
yeah.
I've never made anybody laugh, but I get a every now and then.
I go to open mics where half the audience are my friends, and they will beat the ass if the other people don't laugh. So,
I go to open mics where half the people actually don't even know what I'm talking about and laugh out of pity.
sir, suck it.
Suck it, please. I yeah, I never once considered the fact that they might have sold fake shirts until that guy walked up to me and I was like, okay, yeah, all these places sell fake shirts.
Yeah, they have to.
There's no way that they're in business. Like, and I never see anybody buy shirts from these places. Like one purchase, like a month, probably keeps them running.
Be, especially if they're fake, because that
especially if they're
means you don't
fake.
have to pay the margin of
Yeah,
them being like the real thing.
yeah.
Damn,
Because the thing is like
pay to win, bro.
the only play like the places that sell these like do you ever think about how all these places sell like brands for the same exact price, and you wonder, oh well, if they're same price everywhere, how do the companies themselves make money? If you go to the Adidas store, this would be still the same price.
Hmm.
It's because these bigger companies, they buy them, they actually have the ability to buy them for cheaper than a regular customer can, because they're buying in
Wholesale.
bulk. Yeah, wholesale. So a lot of these, there's no way that these malls are able to get wholesale prices only stocking like 6 shirts.
Yeah,
You
that's
know what I mean?
true.
So there's no way they can, especially because these are not like chains either. It's only like it's like this one
True.
guy sells a shirt, and yeah,
They
that
did not fall off the back of a truck or something.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Even if they did fall off of the back of a truck, like that's very, they can't keep restocking them.
Yeah, yeah. It's it's so sad kind of in a way because like old school like tricks of like mafia stuff like that, like oh this these TVs fell off the back of the train or something like that. Like they don't fly anymore because like the serial numbers, tracking,
Yeah,
like
that's
cameras.
a lot of what's it called, innovation comes from companies not wanting to lose money
Yeah.
nowadays.
Eh,
It's crazy.
The
Or
the
like preventing people from stealing their stuff.
the craziest shit that I've seen is like the architecture that's like so homeless people don't sleep and like lay
Yeah,
down. I'm like, we really pay money so people can go to school and come out and be like, I want you to like make sure other people are not comfortable. Like that's
yeah.
essentially what you're.
Make it comfortable if you're sitting here, but if you want to relax in any way, no.
If you're you make it so that the environment around us literally physically
Hostile.
and everything is hostile if you're not within this tax bracket.
Yeah.
Like if you're not within this I want I want you to make life more difficult for those people. Like
That's how it is, like that, and that's like even that whole like idea is like how the city of Chicago is structured in general, like the whole like segregated, like how we're segregated. Like I go to these bars, these open mics, and it just feels like, oh man, why am I walking in here? Like I don't feel like in the right place.
yeah, low key, low
And
key.
it's and like I've never like I like people like will make me feel welcome, but it's also like you don't you're not treating me the same.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
this. You're not treating me the same as as you're treating the guy who's right next to you.
Yeah, bro. Fuck
You know what I
that,
mean?
bro.
It's very like they're trying to be intentionally nice, which obviously they're in the back of their head they could be being nice, but just the fact that they're trying to treat me nicer is almost like, come on, man, like just what
Let
are you
me see the
doing?
real you.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me fall in love with you.
Let me fall in
Take
love
off
with
your
you.
glasses. Let me see. Let me see the way you look.
Let me kiss your eyeballs.
This mic better pick this up. I'm gonna do it louder. Let
If
me
if
feel
it,
your face. Let me see how ugly you are.
you blind now,
I mean, if I
like
was,
let me feel your face.
feel your face.
Let me feel your face.
Man, the amount like if you go through these episodes, I don't know how my nickname isn't gonna be like Mr. Gay Guy or something.
Mr. Gay Guy.
For like, I don't know why a lot of my jokes go down like that. And suck it or like something like
Suck
that.
it.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say what's it called,
sorry.
and it's never like you suck me. It's always like
I'm sorry. I'm
yeah,
sorry. I
yeah,
suck your
yeah.
dick.
I mean, there's no way
It's
you.
just funny
No, no,
to
no, no, no.
me.
You don't have to be sorry.
Yeah, I'm
If
not
anybody,
sorry.
if people don't like those jokes, then you have to look inside.
Yeah, then you suck my dick. Nah, actually, I don't like none of that shit.
You don't like gay people?
Mm, Nah, nah, they're cool and everything, but like
They're all right.
they're they're chilling, they're booling, but
Yeah,
just the warm embrace of a woman. Jesus Christ, wars were literally fought for that. You ever heard of Troy?
Troy.
That
Yeah,
literally occurred because of Punani.
yeah. He was like, I want this woman back.
One royalty member said to another royalty member, "This shit fight. I'm not giving her back."
Yeah,
And he said, "That shit fight. I want that shit back." And he said, "What's up?" And he was literally they were on the ship because they were. I'm
yeah.
pretty sure in the
Are you talking about? I mean, I watched the movie, but Is the move? Is that the premise of the war starting?
So if my and for all the historians out there
Yeah, I
that are
was gonna say,
listening to the
what if you're just
podcast,
what if you're like like talking about the plot of the movie and it's actually not true?
I'm telling you, bro, I used to be into Greek mythology.
Okay, my bad,
From
my bad, my
from
bad.
okay, this is my understanding of it, and maybe I am very wrong. So my understanding of it is that actually uh Troy is a city.
Yes, I was like, dude, I was waiting for you to finish that. I was like,
No, okay, okay.
huh?
So the Trojans, and I don't remember what these guys were called. I think they were all Greeks. They were all Greek though.
I don't think the other team was
The other
Greek.
team,
I don't think the other team was Greek.
friendly fire. No, no, no. This
No,
is
they were
no
from like
genuinely. This is what I think happened. Because how did the princess end up with the guy without being? She
it
wasn't
was a
kidnapped.
it was a arranged marriage. I'm pretty sure. Like it was like a back in the day, you would like marry off your daughter as like a way of conjoining kingdoms.
No.
Yeah.
Well, maybe, but I don't think. Like, yeah, you're right, but I don't think that's what happened in that scenario. This is what I believe happened. And
Oh, I
check
thought
me.
it was like this royal family of Troy had a daughter that they married off to this other kingdom,
Mm-mm.
and then the guy who was from Troy, he was like, wait, I already like they already knew each other, and they kind of like
No,
had a
no.
thing. No, okay,
I like I may not be correct about everything. I may not remember it, but I do remember I do remember that the conflict was that the girl wanted to stay with the guy, and her rightful like
husband.
husband was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, but also her rightful husband was like an old dude, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah, he was like an old dude. So actually, the Trojans and these guys, they were actually they're all Greek. So um they were actually like on the same side right before this all happens, and they were at Troy because I think that's where like their forces had gathered, and then they
Yeah,
leave to go back home. And then when they leave, that's when they realize that the princess isn't with them, and then they're like, that's when they get word that she's still with them, and they literally turn around to go get her back.
yeah,
So actually, these guys, they were like, they were friends, they were like allies,
yeah.
but she
But because
literally,
of the woman,
but that's what I'm saying because of
yeah,
the Punani.
yeah, they
Jesus
were allies
Christ,
because they married the Punani off.
how I mean, Jesus, how good could it have been though? Like I know obviously like ego had to
But
have been in there
I was
right
gonna
from the
say
guys,
that's true.
but like Jesus
Yeah,
Christ,
no, I feel
how
like
good was the
no, I feel like
Punani?
at first it was like, oh shit, we forgot, how silly me, and then they turn around, and they're like, oh no, we're not giving her back. And then it's like, what the fuck? That's mine. And it's not even about the Punani at that point. At that point, it's like, you're gonna give me her back, and I'm gonna slaughter her in front of you
I
after
would
you do.
I would believe you, but I think that like does because she lives at the end of all of it. Like if she like
Oh
if
yeah, but like they didn't. I'm pretty sure
because
they don't
she's
even,
royalty.
they weren't looking for her once they got to the city. They were like, I'm gonna kill all of you, if I remember correctly. Like it
Well,
wasn't
she
once
was
they got in.
openly disobedient.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
She
Like,
gonna get it later.
but like once they got into the city, I'm pretty sure it wasn't even like about like, oh, I need the princess back. At that point, once they got in the city, once they broke the walls of Troy, they were like, kill everybody.
Do you think there's a single soldier that was in the Trojan horse that was like, I don't know, guys. Oh, I told you guys I'm allergic to cilantro. He's like, shut the fuck up, Jerry. Fuck you. No, I was gonna say, do you think there was a guy that was like in the Trojan horse that's like, I don't know, guys.
Over Punani?
I was gonna say like I was that's pretty good, but I was gonna say like killing them while they're asleep is kind of a loser move, guys. We're kind of cowards for this, guys. Like, do you think there's anyone that was like this is dishonorable, like, or do you think they were all like, man, we're gonna fucking get these guys,
Yeah.
man? Like,
Well, I don't think it was it was a surprise attack, but really they just needed to get inside the walls. Once they got inside the walls, it wasn't really a surprise. Oh no, no, you're right. No, they did sneak out. They did sneak out, and
yeah,
they started like
killing the
killing
guards
all
and
the
opening
guards.
the
Yeah,
doors.
opening the
Uh huh.
gates. Oh no, you're right. It was a sneak attack.
What if Troy is a metaphor for the Punani? Get it?
They slaughtered the Punani while it
No,
was
no,
asleep.
no, no.
You're
So the
wrong,
bitch, I don't remember her name. She's Troy,
Nike.
and she was entered, and they left, and they dipped, and another person entered, and the only way to get them out was to kill them. Do you understand what I'm saying? And they had to go into the
You're
Trojan
saying
horse.
dick stuck.
Yes, huh? What is this on?
That's what you're saying?
Welcome back to Let Me Dink podcast.
We do got a minute left. If you want it, we can continue this on the next clip.
Alrighty, you want to hit the last?
You want to finish that, or you just want to you
No,
want to
let's
kill off
hit.
that last thing?
Yeah, fuck that.
All right, hit the box.
Box, hit the box, hit the box.
All right, what do we got here?
I want to do a podcast episode where we try not to laugh.
Like we try and get each other to laugh.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Dude, that's a problem. I wasn't talking to the mic. Shit. That's a problem.
what's the problem for people these age?
Yeah, I was like, sometimes you forget to talk in the mic. Sometimes
We're watching
I'm
bumper to
listening
bumper.
But like, whenever I'm doing stand up and I'm like thinking of a funny joke, I feel like it ruins it when I'm laughing while I'm saying the joke.
Yeah.
But now because I always see comedians and they're like, I'm like, how do they not laugh at the joke?
Well, because they say it thousands of times.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I've seen open micers and they do
this
it.
is so good.
No. I was gonna say I've seen them do the same bit like 10 times.
And they still laugh?
No. I was just saying, and like I never realized.
I was just saying I see them.
I was just saying I see them,
and they're so hot and they're so cool, and I want to suck their dicks.
And
That's number 10 for me.
I just want to get into their club. But I realize now that like if I do the same thing 10 times, now I'm gonna be able to hold my laughter way easier. But like half the time I'm up there since I literally barely started. Everything I've done I'm doing for the first time. I'm just like, have you ever?
They probably think you're high as shit.
Yeah, probably.
Probably
And also, I never make eye contact. I cannot make eye contact.
Oh, really?
Dude, I can't do it.
You do the cross-eyed thing?
No, I'm either looking at the ground or I look up at the ceiling. I can't look straight in front of to people.
Because in the first time you went, it kind of looked like you were looking at the crowd.
I'm looking to the back. I'm looking at the back wall.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But you were scanning, no? I kind of saw you
left and right walls,
corners. Wall meets there. Wall meets there. All right.
That's a corner.
Let me. I'm gonna check back in 2 more seconds.
Yes. Yep. Corner is still there. So.
There's a tamale, man.
Name something you used to eat that you realized were super processed.
This kind of goes with the first inquiry of the last podcast, where it's like, what's something that you would eat even if you knew that it was like
bad for you? Was that even a box thing, or is that something you just asked me?
It's just something I asked.
Yeah. You're in that.
I freestyle sometimes.
They'd be saying they'd be riffing.
Oh,
I'm riffing. That's what freestyle is called in comedy.
Ooh,
which why not just say freestyle?
Yeah, why not sound cool, guys?
Why not sound cool? Also, there was I forgot what the guy's name was, but there was a guy who was like, what's it called? One of the jokes this guy did.
Got to go.
He was like one of the only. He's like when I watched the Olympics, I realized that swimming is one of the only things white people can freestyle.
There's another comedian. There was I don't know if it was a TikTok or something, but he was like, white and black people, their sayings are like they're the inverse of stuff. So he's like, it was like when um um white people want to say like hi, or like I'm down to go somewhere. Like a black person would be like, I'm down, and the white person would be like, that's what's up.
Oh, that's a Jerry Seinfeld almost premise.
But they went down like 5 of them. Yeah. I can't remember them right now.
But that's interesting, but because Jerry Seinfeld has a similar thing where it's like parents are calm down, slow down, settle down, and kids are always wait up, hurry up, something up.
True,
Seinfeld did that like a long time ago. That's in one of the episodes. At the end of one of the episodes, he actually does that bit.
Which episode? All the Seinfeld fan-a-roonies. Put it down in the comments down.
That's pretty cool though. That kind of inspired. Like, but the thing is, like, I mean, you already know, like, comedians don't really purposefully take jokes half the time.
You already know what it is.
You learn. What was the question again? I didn't even answer. What was the same something you used to eat that you realized was super processed? Fucking anything that's like powdered drinks, like Kool-Aid and stuff.
I love that shit.
I never drink it, but every time I would drink it, I'm like, what's even the hype about this? And then I realized like that it's like super terrible for you. And then it's also like, okay, people are drinking this like all the time. That's
I don't drink it all the time, but
crazy.
we go to the Mexican stores, and I think the literal brand is called Aguas Frescas, is the blue one.
Yeah.
And this last time when we went grocery shopping, we got strawberry horchata.
Mm. Dude, like soda even.
Nah, it's not that sugary. It's not that sugary. It's good, bro.
You're falling for their propaganda.
Nah. Well, cause also I don't make like when
It
I
has real cane sugar though.
when I make it, I'm not just like water in this. I put like equal I
Equal
put a
part,
little
like the
bit of,
actual directions, what it actually says.
no, I put like we put a little bit of crema, we put a little bit of milk. You
Yeah,
put a like a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then
it's a lot,
we
isn't
put
it?
we put a little bit, and then we put like cut up pieces of strawberry in there.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh my god, bro, that shit is so
That's not the same as
fire.
Kool Aid though.
That shit is fire. Oh yeah, no.
Kool Aid is like literally like sugar, sugar.
Oh, but the actual brand of Kool Aid is like the worst one.
Right.
I,
That's what I'm
I've
saying.
never like we've never bought that.
That's what I'm referring. I'm refer. I mean, when I say Kool Aid, I think
Well,
I'm
I said
talking.
aguas
I
frescas.
I said Kool Aid.
I said
So why
strawberry
don't we talk about
horchata.
what I want to talk about?
Oh
This is not just your
fuck! This is the end
podcast.
of the podcast. Oh fuck!
Suck it.
Oh, end of the podcast. No. Do you think if I were to ever do something on the set, do you think you would able to like feel it the next time we were here?
Do something on the set if
Yeah,
I would
like
be
while
able
you
to
weren't
feel
here.
it. What are you talking about,
Like
dude?
like like let's say like we're sitting down next time and you're like, I feel something, a disturbance in the force. Do you think you could be able to tell like where she got bent over?
I don't know. I mean, I noticed that there's like all this stuff is right here is moved over. So
What?
was it where I'm
Hey,
sitting?
just behind the scenes,
Why
man.
you asked me where she was bent over,
Why
and
you?
then I got a little bit too exact.
What?
Am I
Hey,
correct?
this is a family program, man. What are you talking about? Yeah, she was obviously praying for our
I'm just saying,
Lord and Savior.
out of all the places where Lobo's hair is on this couch, there's a one specific spot right here where I'm sitting where there's no hair, meaning there was like somebody here.
Meaning he was watching.
He was literally right next to you
Dude, it was
guys.
literally doggy style. That's so crazy to me when people do anything with like animals.
Oh, I was not thinking you were gonna go there. I think you're gonna say how animals don't have sex positions. It's just the same thing.
Is that a Seinfeld bit?
No,
That sounds like a
I
Seinfeld
just
bit.
thought about how like
What's the deal with doggy style? It's not like they do it human style.
that does sound, that totally sounds like a Seinfeld bit. Cause I feel like he'd like, oh, that's too much. Like that's too vulgar for me. I think where did I got the I think that was another open mic joke where people say like, oh, I don't like the term I'm an animal in bed because animals have the most boring sex ever. They just do one position, 2 minutes, and the girl never comes.
That's true.
So actually, yes, I am an animal. In bed.
Wait, actually, yeah. Our this is probably gonna be a good place to end the podcast
Yeah,
around. But do do probably sounds stupid, but do female animals orgasm too, or is that only like a human thing?
I don't know. I feel like the more I think the I think just the fact that they're in heat is probably the the actual thing that entices them to like mate.
So they're just like they're a good horny that the whole time.
I guess so. And then like
Actually, no, I don't think it's a good horny.
I think it's more like I need to get bread. It's bothering me that I'm not.
Hey, do you think? No, you know what? I
I'm
extracted
gonna
that.
cut the podcast.
Yeah, honestly, bro, this is a good place to end the podcast because I was about to ask an
You better
outrageous
destroy
question.
your
My
career.
career, my
There's
podcasting
gonna be
career.
no cachotoros open mic.
Literally, bro. There was gonna be a new brown guy sitting here next episode. We say that too much that we kind of had to do it now.
We do have a bench to pull from, so
What do you mean?
we gotta watch our mouths. There's a production company
Oh, true, true,
that
true, true,
has
true. You guys don't see it, but there's like 11, 12 people behind us,
Yeah.
like guns drawn. My family's in the corner. His family's they have a gunsmith at his house.
If you wonder why you don't hear anything, it's because they're very harsh critics. They don't laugh at our jokes because they want to help us improve. So they're a tough audience on us because of that.
This is me when the cameras are off. It's number 11 for me. It's also in my contract that I have
Actually,
to
my
make
dad
up.
thought that was pretty funny.
It,
Actually,
he did chuckle.
a
It's in
little,
my contract that I have to make a bunch of gay jokes. It totally in my contract. Not
yeah,
that I
and totally
make.
not because your uncle's standing in the
Not just
corner.
because I'd like to make them or anything. 13.
All right, thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment and dink the subscribe button, guys. All right, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.
Beats.